Hey, good morning. My name is Lorenzo, and today is May 19th, 2020. I want to wish happy birthday to Ron Marks, Don Teagle, and last but not least, my sister Stephanie. I love you dearly. I love you all. I'm glad you all doing well. I hope you make the most of your birthday today. Um, if you have an anniversary today, happy anniversary to you as well. Hope you make the most of it and have fun. Okay, despite considering what's going on, the stores are opening up and things like that. But we'll start today with a short prayer. May Heavenly Father, Lord, thank you for waking us up this morning, giving us our health and our strength, guiding our feet, opening up our heart, my Father, Lord, allowing us to receive your word, my Father, Lord. Well, continue to be with us, Lord, no matter where we go. Thank you for your grace and your mercy. Thank you for being our provider and our protector, Lord, and just seeing us throughout the day, Lord. To go about leadership and our ministries as well as our government. In Jesus' name we ask and pray. Amen. All right, I'll move forward today. Yesterday I talked about term policy. It's on my term. It was my terms are better than yours, or my terms are better. But today I'm talking about universal, policy. I talked about it briefly, but I'm gonna just nail this get this purely down. On a universal policy, it can be one of the cheapest as well as one of the highest. Now, the pros of a universal policy is that it allows you the flexibility of changing your payment. Okay, say now you're going to go through the same underwriting you would with any policy. It would require your name, date of birth, whether you smoke and or not smoke, and your medical history. Okay, that will determine the price of your policy, the premium, which you would pay each month. Same would go across the board for each policy. That remains intact. However, when it comes down to how it's serviced is differently. Okay, now when a universal policy, if you request $200,000 on a individual at say 20 years old, okay, and the premium, say for example, is $30 a month, okay, and you're paying it. Now there is no cash value in this policy. Now, it can earn some, but can also lose it. Okay, it has a peak. It doesn't always maintain that because it's connected to the market. The promise that the universal policy makes is that payment will remain intact for the rest of your life. Without fail. So where the term policy its term is 30 years. So when you're 31, it balloons. Okay, where universal, you keep paying. You keep paying no matter what. Now, the cash value is gaining, but it's probably only going to gain, it's only going to rise for 15 years. So it'll peak out $20,000. It'll peak out at $20,000. That's cash value. Now you can as you watch your statements, you can see it grow, and you can pull the money out. But by pulling the money out on a loan, you are taking some of the death benefit away from it. You can pay it back. You're taking the death benefit away. So where you were 200,000, and you take 10, you've cut it short to $190,000. Okay. Now as time goes by, and say it peaks at $20,000 in cash value. Well, and that's done in maybe in 15 years. When you're 16, it starts to decrease. You start losing money. Yes, you can lose money. So, but the beauty of it is that when you locked into it 20 years ago, at age 18 or 20 years old, you're paying that $30, okay, without fail, for $200,000. You've been sick. During that time period, you may have some surgeries. If you was to go get that policy in 10 years later, you would not be paying $30 a month or $20. You would be paying at least double or maybe triple that amount just to have $200,000. Okay. Now years 16, 17, 18 go by, the cash value has dropped, but you still maintain the 200,000. Now the Achilles heel to that is that if you multiply the amount of you paid, the amount that you've paid times 12, I mean, you know, the number of years, 12 in the months, you may have already paid up to $200,000. That's the other factor of it. Now, what you're paying for is the security, all right, that it being there, that you've been faithful about paying it, and there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, that's there, but the main reason why people get into it is that the policy amount doesn't change, that the premium amount doesn't change. Like, so you know for sure it's a fixed amount every month, and you can count on that. Versus a term, you go, I'm good for 30 years, I'm good. Year 31, boom, $200,000 policy is now costing you $400 a month. Now you're having to restructure. Okay, with the universal, it's there. 30 years go by, you're still paying it. It's been the same amount. Now in that time period, you may have had to go buy additional policies to accommodate because your wealth has increased. But you know, it makes sense unless you're going to pull. There's other ways of navigating the cash value as well. All right. And now that that's established the difference between that, and also this: when you hit a rough spot financially, say loss of a job, of employment, okay, and you can't make the $30 that you committed to on the contract, and you say, you know what, I'm just going to pay $20. When you pay that $20 over a certain period of time, well, one, the cash value that is there, it could be used to subsidize the cost of the policy. So when you had $15,000 in cash value, the insurance company, if you elected, can take your cash value and maintain the policy as you go through your economic hardship. Okay, and then R2, you can short pay it by $10, maintain the policy. However, within a few months, the $200,000 you committed to is going to adjust according to the $20 you've been paying. All right, that's the beauty of that policy, that it'll maintain itself as long as you keep putting in, and it'll adjust according to how much you pay a month. Okay, so I hope that helps. That was a kind of a, I say crash course, but that was basically the meat and potatoes of the difference of universal policy and what it can do and how it services its customer. All right. Thank you for liking my page. Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube page as well at Temple Bookkeeping and Insurance. I'm also on Instagram, also on Facebook, as well as, and I have my website at www.templebni.com. Feel free to ask me any questions you have regarding to insurance, life, health, and dental, vision if you're in need of that, as well as my budgeting plans. For those people that are looking for homes and are struggling or having issues being prepared or having the required financial stability or situation that will allow them to pass the mortgage loan application, feel free to let me know, to get with me. I have some plans that are designed that will increase your credit score, as well as put you in a position to make these major purchases as well. Okay, I look forward to hearing from you. You have a wonderful day. You take care and be blessed.